Hey everyone, this is Norris Tony coming back to you all with another video. I'm going to read an article today from the Jasmine brand, and it's called Joseline Hernandez Calls Amber Rose a Karen as she reflects on their physical altercation and shares she doesn't identify as Afro-Latina. I've always considered myself a black woman. BS. But okay, this is Joseline and Amber Rose right here. Okay. Joseline Hernandez is getting candid about her ethnicity in her latest controversy. During a recent interview on The Breakfast Club, Joseline Hernandez spoke about being black and Puerto Rican and how she identifies herself. I've always considered myself a black woman, but I was born in Puerto Rico and I speak Spanish. My first language is Spanish, but that doesn't take away from the fact when I walk in the building, people look at me and say, "That's a black woman." I've always been cool and love to be a black woman. She added, "They be like calling me Afro-Latina. No, B, I don't have an afro, and I am a black woman that was born in the island of Puerto Rico that speaks Spanish." The self-proclaimed Puerto Rican princess went on to reflect on her physical fight with Amber Rose. As you may recall, the two reality stars recently made headlines after getting into a physical fight on College Hill Celebrity Edition. The altercation took place following a discussion about race and ethnicity that the cast had inside a classroom at Alabama State University. During the controversial episode, Joseline told Amber, "You know what your problem is? Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl." Because the dispute took place on the campus of an HBCU, the full fight wasn't shown. However, the footage did show Amber taking the first swing. Both ladies were ultimately expelled from the campus. During her latest interview, Joseline further explained her issues with Amber Rose and claimed the model doesn't want to be black, she said. "We were talking about the black-ish being black, and I just had to let the B know, B, you don't want to be black. You came out of a black punani, but you don't want to say you black. That's weird to me. That's so weird to me. I don't care what your color is." I always thought she considered herself black until I really seen that she was a Karen. While Amber Rose has remained mostly quiet about the physical altercation, she did respond to criticism that she was denying being black. In an Instagram story, Rose addressed her naysayers. "Bruh, the internet is remedial as F. You all know exactly what I was saying as a mixed person about not fitting in anywhere on both sides. Now you all want to act like I hate being in black spaces? Get the F out of here. The internet is trying to bully me because I'm black and white. What the F is wrong with you all?" Okay, that's the end of the article. I just want to say, ain't nothing, to me, there's nothing wrong with Amber Rose wanting to identify herself as a biracial woman, black and white. There's nothing wrong with that. My question to her is, why would you go on College Hill knowing that it's going to be a majority of black people on the show, that you're going to have almost all black roommates? So if you don't consider yourself a black woman or identify yourself as a black woman, why would you go on that show? I just don't think that College Hill was really the show for her. But that's just my opinion. But are we surprised that she identifies herself as biracial? I'm not, because a long time ago in the interview, Amber said that she didn't consider herself a black woman. So knowing that, I don't think she should have went on College Hill then. I really don't. But yeah, Joseline got a lot of nerves telling Amber who she should identify herself as. You can't tell somebody who they can and can't be. If she want to identify herself as a biracial woman, let her have that, Joseline. Let her have that. You have no right to tell her that. And as far as you're concerned, you talking about that you a black woman, that you identify as a black woman. You haven't always done that. In the past, you always say that you're the Puerto Rican princess. So it's like you might be a black Hispanic woman, a black Latina, but you're not a black African American woman. You're not a black American woman, period. So you shouldn't. I don't agree when you say that you're a black woman. I just don't believe that. I don't consider you black myself, and I don't believe it. And I know it's not too many people that disagree with me. I think a lot of people agree with me that we don't see you as a black woman. But okay, if that's what you want to see yourself as, okay. But the reason why I think that you're identifying as a black woman is because it's convenient for you, and that you've been on this show, College Hill. That's why I think you're doing that, because you never did that before. So now I just think it's all cap, just like you. But to talk about the interview on the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy and Jessica, or shall I say Jess with the mess, Jess not hilarious. They did not hold Joseline accountable for her actions. They did not. They did not hold her accountable for any of her actions. They catered to her. They kissed her butt. They made her look like she was a princess. Basically, made her look innocent. And to me, she's not. She's not innocent. She's far from it. I just felt like that. I'm gonna give them an E for effort, because they did not do a good job in that interview. To me. That, like I said, they kissed her butt, they catered to her, they made her look good, in a good light. So like I said, it's a lackluster interview for me. But Joseline, to me, a real black woman knows how to hold her own in a one-on-one fight. She knows how to defend herself one-on-one. But before I go further into that, DJ Envy and Jess, they did ask Joseline about Big Lex. And, Joseline, her answer was, I don't know that hoe. I don't know that hoe. When you probably a bigger hoe than she is. So how can you call that girl a hoe without calling yourself one? Because that's what I feel. That's what I see you as. Just because you got a man, that don't make you no better than Big Lex. But anyway, I was going to say that, a real black woman knows how to hold her own. She knows how to defend herself one-on-one. She don't need no backup. She don't need no minions. She don't need no followers. She don't need no bottom Bs. She don't need no sidekicks. See, unlike you, Joseline, that's what you need. You need people around when you're fighting. And the only time you really fight is when you are under the influence of drugs. See, when you sober, you don't fight. You don't want to fight. You don't have all that smoke and energy when you sober. So like I said, a real black woman, like I say, she know how to fight, or a real woman, period. She know how to fight, sober or not sober. She still know how to fight. So like I said, a lot of strippers, they do know how to fight, but Joseline, you're not the best fighter. Because you're not a good one-on-one fighter. You need backup. You need help. You need support. Just like you did when you jumped Big Lex at that Floyd Mayweather Gotti expedition fight. You needed backup. You and your people beat that girl out of her dress. So you should be ashamed of yourself. You definitely should be ashamed of yourself. And another thing, you that show Joseline's Cabaret, she degrades them women. She don't uplift them women. She don't inspire them. She don't encourage them. You know, she just act like she a pimp and they her bees. You know, that she just want to pimp them girls instead. And Joseline, how you gonna pimp somebody when you don't even know how to pimp yourself out of the club? Cause your biggest talent is dancing. That's it. Because your music career is lackluster, just like you. You're not really a good singer or rapper. You can't even pimp out a song on the radio. You're a no-hit wonder with no hits. You can't even pimp your songs out on a billboard because you have no songs on the billboard. You don't even have an album out. So you can't tour or do anything. So like I said, to me, you're a disgrace. You're not a role model for anybody. You're setting a poor example for your daughter. You need to work on being a better role model and a better example in her eyes. You're a bully. You're a jumper hole, which makes you a female coward because that's what cowards do. They jump on other people. And like I said, you just a poor excuse for a woman. You're a very poor excuse for a woman who likes to bully other women. See, you like women only when it comes to sex. But outside of sex, you don't get along with women. You don't care about women. And I think that has a lot to do with jealousy. Especially, I think you're more jealous of black women than anything because you wish you was on a level that they're not. Or you wish that you were you wish that you was on a level, basically. Because they're probably on a level that you're not. You know what I'm saying? You an okay looking woman. I mean, you're not the best looking woman. But still, I still think that you're jealous of black women. That's why you don't get along with them. That's why you mistreat them every chance that you get and try to degrade them. But what you really need, Joseline, you need therapy. That's what you need. You need to grow up. You need to show maturity. And because the Joseline, you know what I really want for you? I want you to go back being the Joseline that you was when you was co-hosting The Real. When you was co-hosting that show or guest co-hosting The Real, that was a Joseline that I liked. That was a Joseline that was showing growth, maturity, and it looked like a Joseline that grew up from reality or from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But since you left The Real, you went back to your old ways. You went back to being that same Joseline that you was before. You're a reality TV show reject who is now on an app called Zeus. You know, they pay you the big bucks because they know that you gonna give them the ratings and give them the viewership that they looking for. Because that network, like I said before in a previous video, Zeus Network is trash. They condone and promote violence. And if they don't get no better, then that app needs to be canceled. Because somebody gonna really get hurt fooling with them. But anyway, getting back on Joseline, like I said not too long ago, you need to grow up. You need to grow up. You need to go to therapy. You need to basically that's all. That's what I mainly want to say. You need to do that so you can show some growth. And if you don't get the professional help that you need, then you need to be canceled. Period. You need to be canceled. Because every time we want to root for you or think you doing better, you slip back into your old ways. So get your shit together, girl. Get it together. Stay sober. You know, because you did a performance, you know, when you say you were sober for the first time in your life, But now you went, and then less than a week after that, you went back to fighting again. So, like I said, get the help that you need. Get your shit together. Like I said, if you can't do that, or if you don't do that, then you need to be canceled. Period. But anyway, I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I will be putting a link to this article in the description box below. So if y'all want to read the interview and see the pictures and everything like that of Joseline and Amber, then y'all can just click on the link and it'll take you right to the website. Until then, I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good day and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Peace.